Hello. Update, HellCycle mod version 4 now. We're at a prototype stage. We've got a version 3.81 board. This has been since deprecated. We have a new rev that's going to eliminate all of this and condense everything. And there's some components shifting around. Version 3.82 is also going to replace the blade fuse with a resettable poly fuse, so there's no need to yank anything. If it fucking blows, you unplug it for a few minutes or a few seconds, let it cool down, boom, back up and running. So no removable fuse. This prototype configuration's been patched into there. You can see all that crap. We've got it ran out to the fucking LEDs. We're using a 72 LED per meter configuration for the most part. The addition to this circuit is the optocoupler. So I've got this set up to do an active high signal. So I've had to patch, what do we got here? Ground going on one side, and then we have this going through a switch back over to 3.3 volts. Or actually, no, 12 volts. It's coming off of the main power supply. So it's patched into in a roundabout way, which is hard to see going up to there. Now the data side is taking 3.3 volts from the microcontroller in, switching it out, and I've got two connections here. One is the data, which is this yellow wire, is going up to pin 32 on the ESP32. That's our data out. Simultaneously, it's patched to a 10K pull down resistor because I was getting a floating 3 volts without it. So I pulled that down to ground. Boom, we've got 0 volts on the multimeter with the switch open. The big thing about this is, so it still has the stage startup going through, you know. Let's fucking bounce over here. We're gonna select stage startup. So we've got the tank firing, and then a few seconds later we got the frame kicking on. Eventually, there we go, we got the frame kicking on, and then a few seconds after that we'll get the bags kicking on, and then we'll have this asynchronous flame that goes down the whole bike. And that's cool as it is, and that's at full brightness because I've resolved the power supply issue. And then after a few seconds there, it'll evolve into this audio reactive portion where it fucking pops different couple of different colors there based on the engine and roll back through. So now it's going to do that back and forth. It'll do the pop for 10 seconds, and then it'll do the flame for a minute or so. So that's the default configuration. The thing that puts this to version 4 is this, which is going to emulate coming off the 12 volt circuit. This is going to be a tap into the brake line. So this is going to emulate when I hit the brakes. And when I do that, regardless of what it's doing, it's going to go fucking solid red on the frame and on the bags. And then when I let off the brake, it'll roll right back into that pop, right back into the fucking flames again for all 3 channels simultaneously. Depending on the volume, of course, it's better when the bike's running. So yeah, version 4 has the input for brake. Now, I could hypothetically patch in turn signals and all that kind of shit like that, but the problem with that is this. These are all ran in parallel channels. So the left and right are tied together. So you got left and right tank, left and right frame, left and right bags. It's not left bag, left frame, left tank, and right bag, right tank, right frame. It's frame, tank, bags. I'd have to run way more channels in order to do that otherwise, and probably, yeah. I mean, it's not impossible, I didn't want to. The fact that I've got a brake light that'll kick on when I hit the brakes gives me parity entirely, and then some, with the AliExpress LED controller on the BMW. So I've got to integrate version 4 into the PCB, which we started the work on here. We started introducing that optocoupler up in the top, which is going to alter the dimensions a little bit, but I had to prototype it to make sure it fucking worked, and we are successful there. So yeah, fucking got a 3.2 volts, kicks on the, yep, boom, done, and huzzah, woohoo, fuck yeah, dude.